Tracy. Welcome back. This is my bonus layout for September 2018, my mini kit Monday. And I hope you're not tired of fall photos yet, but I wanted to use up the majority of the paper. I only had one 12 by 12 paper left, and that's the foundation that I'm using for this layout. And then just the little scraps, I'm trying to use as much of it as I can. And once again, it looks like a sketch that I don't remember where I got it, but I love the way that this turned out. And I love the colors and everything about the layers. For some reason, this one just really is beautiful. Now, I had that cut out page, and I really didn't think I was going to cut out everything that I'm cutting out, because I don't really like cutouts. I talk about that, in my haul videos and some other videos. But for some reason, this really did, catch my eye. I really wanted to use a lot of the items, including that little calendar. It stays up there in the top left-hand corner, because this was in October. This is in 2002. My family went to see the fall foliage. Now, we're from Texas, and we just don't have colors like this. So we have to travel far. And often, if we're going to see these, on a regular basis, this was my second time to go up to New England for the fall foliage. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Those that live up there, I'm sure you just take it totally for granted. But to those of us that don't live in this area, we are just so blown away at nature. So, I know I've done a lot on this page while I've been jibber jabbering along. So I wanted to use this green as my mat, but you see that little corner that doesn't have, it's kind of missing a piece, but that's okay, because I just go ahead and lay the rest of it down. And I could have kept, the remnants of that, but then that would have been one more piece of paper that I would have to keep up with that would probably end up in the trash anyway. So I just kept that the way it was. So at the very top, the little phrase that I cut out, it says, "This is beautiful." And I needed to have that color, I felt, up top because of that long strip, that's kind of in the lower half of the page that has that beautiful blue. So I think that helps draw that color upwards. And then, as you can tell, down at the bottom right, it says "Hello Autumn." I used those little cork. I used one pumpkin and a couple of the leaves, and I'm trying to use those banners, those chipboard banners, trying to use up what I can. There wasn't many of the chipboard that was left, and I wanted to see what I could use. And then this is from Cheeky Studio, and this is the title of my page, "Happy Place." Because being up there really does make me happy. And this is the last time I've been up to New England, is 2002. And that's shame on me. I love it up there. I just go through so many of the little pieces. Of course, those hearts, I do end up using one of those hearts after all. Those cork tickets, I don't think I use them at all in this kit. Of course, this is the last page of the month, and I am going to continue this kit into October. So there'll be more fall photos. And then these stickers, they are from Freckled Fawn, and they're like speech bubbles. And when I use them, I clip off the little speech bubble part, because I'm going to use it as a foundation for my subtitle. Now, this is very frustrating, and this is where I kind of had to let things go. I should have, coulda, woulda, shoulda. I should have laid down I should have taken everything off and laid everything down so it would have been straight, because I'm thinking that it's looking pretty straight, but the orange paper, the diagonal stripe one is not. And I don't realize it at this point. I mean, I can see it is here now, and it would be okay to fix it at this point, but I end up putting this foam tape behind my photos, and that foam tape is sticky, and it was not going to come up. So whenever I was trying to fix it, it started to tear the paper, and that's when I said, "You know what? I'm just gonna have to let this go. It's gonna be a little crooked, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it." So sometimes my type A personality that's really bothers me, and I've learned to like just let don't sweat the small stuff. Just let it go because it ended up being a beautiful layout. So I'm just going to let the colors dictate the beauty of this page and not worry about it being crooked. You'll see it here in a minute where I really struggle with it. That wood veneer is absolutely beautiful. Okay, here is where I go to try to fix everything. Yeah, and so I think I've got it. And then whenever I tried to do that middle piece, this is where the paper started to tear, and I'm like, okay, never mind, just let it go, let it go. Oh, well. Okay, moving on. So the subtitle is gonna be Vermont, and I do that in the teal, and I'm just blowing through those teal alphas. I think I even use them. Well, to be honest with you, I have already created all of my layouts for October, and I think I even use even more of this alpha in my October kit. And then we were there in 2002. And I am amazed that I still have photos from there. We had a wonderful time. We stayed in Stowe, Vermont at the Von Trapp Family Resort, and we just went, all over New England. We really had a good time. And my kids were out for fall break. Their school district allowed them to have a week off, and that's how we were able to get away. And, going for fall foliage, my kids were, I don't know, how old were they? 10, 8, and 6 or something like that. And they were pretty much bored out of their mind. But there we tried to find some things from them. I know we found a corn maze, and, they really like that. So, we kinda went up there for us, okay, really for me. We also went to the Ben& and Jerry factory, and they got to have ice cream. So it's not like, we just looked around at the fall colors. Okay, so I wanted to mention about uh, that right there. It's the Vibes, Glorious Day. Now, I know a lot of people are somewhat addicted to the Heidi Swap, the gold shine, but because it's being discontinued, you need to find a replacement. Let me tell you what, this Shimmer's product Vibes Glorious Day, when it dries so beautiful, and you'll see it in the still shots, which are coming up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys next time.